What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Mr. Mixer Spitalic, the 50-inch gamer, and I am back to continue playing Lost in Random. Last time I left off, I got to, Greenland, or whatever the hell they call it. I ended up getting to Freedom, and, yeah, it seemed like it was starting out to be a pretty cool little chapter here, especially with all these giants. So let's see what this is all about.
Yeah, mate, let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life. Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you three good reasons to buy some cards, eh? I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards! Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Oh, the dude cares about his cards. Got it. Let's see. Most generous destination hand out of 2 card tokens to even. Oh, dude, super draw. Okay. Let's go hazard. Okay. Looks like it's time to so which ones were so let's get rid of this one. Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. I don't know what I just did, dude. I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, I was trying to get rid of my lucky draw. Okay, there we go. Well, I want one. And get the new one that I just bought. This one. Did I have like 2 of those? Time trap. How many of these do I have? 1. Quick draw. Let's go. Let's go with that. wish I could hold more cards. Let's get rid of that one, and let's get another weapon in there. Let's do one more sword. Right. In a new town. Shit to explore. I'm just kind of backtracking to get these coins. Alright, I think that's as far back as I could go. Alright, man. I'm really excited to see what this whole chapter is about. Like, am I gonna be fighting giants here or what? Those are the giants there. That's surprising. Well, let's see what we got here. What did that just do? I have no idea what that just did.
Case thought full against Zoe dial case bell bangazam divo You've bought the full top of their doing again. South bell red boy as the real when you've top.
Yes, a war zone was no place for most children. But even suspected she could carve out a place for her there, with her dice by her side.
Fucking Jabba the Hutt there. Alright, I don't know what the fuck I just did with that bell. Okay, press something, let's see if I can activate it again. Because I don't know what the fuck that shit did.
I'm noble, you understand. Most of us here are.
Oh, cool.
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. Everything's owned by someone. I'm noble, you understand. Heck,
That's
most
true.
of us here are.
That is true. Everything's owned by somebody.
You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord or King of Freedom, before his murder. Royal families are like servants. They tend to expand to the size of their manor. Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Okay.
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
That's true. That's really true. Alright, well, I already pressed the bell. Let's see.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
Sure I do.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings.
How the hell should I know? Let's pretend I don't.
Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west. The soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north. And the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Probably none of them. It was probably the Queen.
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before. It's bold. It's direct. It's quite possibly insane. I'll write it down right here in my survey.
I wonder if you get something if you actually guess it
Greetings.
right.
I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you... Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Oh, so, since you're... There's the soft and the... Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and start... Fascinating. Fascinating. That's all I need. Thank you for your time.
Now I wish I had not said that. But oh well. I picked one of them. Excuse me, have you seen any kids? I'm looking for a missing boy in 6er uniform. Have you seen him?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
He's a friend of trouble, and I'm worried.
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
So, have you actually seen any kids running around?
Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all.
Well, that's for whatever this was. Oh, well, thanks for whatever this was. So you won't remember me if, say, Nanny Fatana asks.
I promise it, stranger.
I thought I saw a green. Oh, that's what I was looking at. There's like green dots over there. I don't know what those are. Alright, let's keep on moving. Keep on moving on. See if there's any coins. No coin jars. Who the hell is this guy?
The attack has begun! The king must be
Our
saved!
chick?
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
I'm Even. What's your name?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
The king you mentioned, is that who you used to protect? Let's see. What were those
Oh,
before the war?
Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Right.
What? How did you know my name?
Okay, this bitch is crazy. Shit. Alright, what's going on here? Sorry guys, I'm trying to look for something. Give me 1 second. I truly need to be more organized. What the fuck? Did I drop it when I was sleeping? I must have dropped it when I was sleeping. Sorry about that, guys. I just dropped my damn headphones. I dropped my controller and I unplugged my headphones. This is kind of why I hate having. I hate not being able to plug up my extension to the Xbox. It only works for the PlayStation, so the extension is like twice as long and it gives me the 7.1 surround sound, but it doesn't connect to the fucking Xbox, so it connects to everything else, computer, Nintendo, PlayStation, but for whatever reason I can't get it to work with the Xbox.
What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo. Wow, it's pretty cold in here, and dark, too.
But he just... What the hell? Oh, what happened to the old... What happened to this chick? Okay. Man, this place is kind of massive. Alright, let's see what our map says. Wait, what? Fine, Bernard, catch up with the spider. There. Three's a crown. Okay, so I got one story page here, 8 cards and 6 side quests. Oh, looks like I got a board battle. There's a shadow dude at the end. I don't know what that is. Looks like the spider's all the way at the top. Ah, shit, where am I? I wish it showed my location on the map. Okay. So, let's see. I'm guessing that up ahead is the board game, right? I don't see little alleys anywhere. Oh, I stuck to this guy.
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
Yeah, that's Bernie. Did you see where he went?
Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Okay, so it is a Shadow Man.
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
Alright, so maybe we'll bump into this Shadow Man.
But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Okay, I do kind of want to run back here. Because, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm actually... That's where I'm at, so... Okay. Because I was looking at that little blue square on the bottom, like, under the Shadow Man. Okay, so the bell... I can't go right? Yeah, that's where everyone was at the town or whatever. Okay. So, to get to that little blue square is gonna be this way. So now I'm in Mulgrew Alley. So it should be the next right that I come up to, which is this way. Or I could go this way. Oh no, this isn't leading. Sorry for that. Cool. Sorry, kinda had the hiccups there. Hiccup burp. Please tell me something interesting. Excuse me, have you seen a kid around?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
Have you seen a boy yay high in Sixer uniform?
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
Everyone seems to fear him.
As well they should. You shouldn't be afraid, child.
Okay, thanks for telling me absolutely nothing. Streetlight terminal. Alright, so I'm at the street sign now, so I can go left or right. It seems like the right is gonna be the Shadow Man. So we're gonna take a left after we talk to this guy. Excuse me, have you seen any kids?
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Please, it's important. My friend's in trouble. I'm busy too, trying to save a child.
Well, good luck with that, stranger. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
The Shadow Man. What do you mean, has them?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
I know you know how to find the Shadow Man, tell me.
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
Please do.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley, and he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
Okay, so I gotta shoot out the lights, huh? Or do I have to touch the light? Alright, let's go this way, because there's, something down here. Alright, that's what I was looking at.
Go on, Dicey!
Oh, that's how you shut out the lights.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Oh, what the fuck? Did I just miss out on an opportunity here? Oh. Okay.
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
You think I'm afraid of you because I'm not. What are you?
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway? Before this silly war.
You think I'm afraid of you?
That may be true. But there is another truth.
What's that?
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
Let Bernard go.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
Skip the pleasantries. What will you trade for Bernie?
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
I'm tougher than I look.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the Triplets' War to end.
You're a monster. What do you care about peace? No offense, but you don't strike me as the peace and flowers type.
Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
You want me to end this war? How?
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
Ah, that's just the costume my friend's wearing.
I've been around for centuries even. I know more than your mortal world has forgotten. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
I literally already talked to everybody. I do not want to talk to these fucking people again.
That poor woman, completely mad. Have you seen Nishka?
Who's there? Tell me now, or
poor woman. Completely mad.
Nishka, you used to fight for the king.
It's not fair. I can't. I won't.
What's your gripe?
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we?
Earlier today, Nishka, we spoke about the king of this land, remember?
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want?
How did this war start?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
One of the triplets murdered the king?
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
Well, I'm sorry. Please don't cry.
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
Oh my god, it's only 11 o'clock. It seems so much later than that. Jeez Louise. Okay. Man, my health is in such bad shape. How can I convince the triplets to give me all 4 things? If I brought to you the objects that would help you murder the king.
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember.
I just want to fight, dude. I want to get into a fight.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
I need something. I need something.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
No, these dudes are still here. Alright, man, are you guys gonna let me fight? What's going on with this bell? I wish I knew what happened when I pressed that bell. I'm pretty sure it opened up something. It was probably something that was locked earlier. Alright, hopefully I get into a fight here. Let's see what we got.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Hi there, I'm Tea-Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner. The Nanny Fortuna, of course. When you're this...
Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta find something. Alright, two things. I just had to turn on my fan. Hopefully it won't be too loud over the mic. I know, I mean, I could kind of hear it through the headphones. It's a little buzzing noise, but, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, once I start playing the game, that it won't be as noticeable. And also, I got my mouth guard in, so I'm not going to be probably talking as much. My mouth guard helps me from getting headaches because I got chipped teeth. And they get sensitive sometimes, so I start getting like migraines from it, so I gotta put my mouth guard in from time to time to keep my, you know, teeth from rubbing against each other, or like me rubbing my tongue on my tooth. So I'm gonna have this in my mouth for a little bit to help get rid of my headaches. But alright, let's go ahead and continue the story, and I'll take it out from time to time to talk, you know.
It would be a crime not to share your skills with the world. Literally. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything else I know. Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves. Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it. By the order of Nane Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll. Hey, kid. You want to hear a story? Oh, good. You're showing an old soldier a kindness, kid. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought, right after the king died. It was savage. The triplets, they didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll. Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid. Stay safe out there, kid.
Deals here. Get your deals here. Invisibility potion, are you? Well, you've come to the wrong place.
Deals here. Get your deals here. War is good for business. Everybody needs something in a war. That means you can jack up your prices like crazy. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go, kid. I can tell you this much, kid. You'll change your mind. Everyone comes to trade with me eventually. That's the beauty of war, kid. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone. You're darned right I am. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
I already know this guy's not gonna let me pass, but let's see what he says anyway.
Kees duivel. Hij is doof. Door voelt de pijlen. Want hij is als een poort.
Oh shit, he actually let me pass. Can I get back? Oh shit, okay, so it's like fast travel. Oh shit. I didn't think he was gonna let me pass, dude. That's cool. At least I have a fast travel. Okay, sword bridge. Let's see, what does he say? Okay, I'll just stay here. Oops. Sorry about that. Just had the hiccups. Okay. So, huh. Okay. I didn't notice that way before. Let me go back down here. I'm not really sure where to go. Let's see if the map offers anything. Well, let's go this way since it's open. Okay, he has the same thing. Alright, let's go to that one area where it was like all explosive and shit. I just want to fight, dude. Like, I just want to get into fights. I enjoy the gameplay in this game, but shit, dude, there's so much, like, story and talking to people.
Go on, Dicey! Dicey, over here!
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards. And I got good news for you.
The Count? I love that guy. Finally! Someone speaking sense around here. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing. It's the Count's friend that has recently gone missing, but any political leader would completely lose their mind about that. It's normal. He's normal. I'm normal. We're normal. Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the Queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and normal.
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Help me to die? Huh! What do you know about victory? Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle every day in my mind. You're being obsequious. You're being kind because you want me to let my guard down and then kill me. Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth. End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up. What's wrong? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped. Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child. She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father. Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken Colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me? Well, good. War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously. The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. How do you like that? Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen. So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... You know what? Sure, you can have it. It's creepy anyway. It's a black pinky taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in Freedom.
Bold of you to be just running around here. The 3 robots out there always just destroying things. They don't care for our kind, you know. They'll step on you as easily as we step on ants.
Go, Dagimnat, Ogi, Nosnik, Kano, Malamni, Dagimnat, Dagapoin. Ogi, Narmene, Ogi, Gamnarf, Dag, Das, Gorgash, Nanga, Rak, Go, Hana. Knetta kmel. Norego. Horgo. Okergo. Zachmaninga. Kan. Waktikai. Akis. No. Kemene ha. Kusnehena. Ta. Malaha. Ta. Kishkamane heno. Get okos. Kemenena. Kamoene. Kai kemane. Ta. Takero. Kena. Korahane. Koskena. Ina la kone.
Friends, citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
Cards here. I literally cannot advertise the first half.
You have? Describe him to me. That's just logical of him. Thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an accurate, predictive model of his behavior. Terrific.
Hey, I've got cards to trade.
Oh, Shmoo! You're back! You lovable little scamp! I should scold you. You had me worried to death! Oh, but I can't stay mad at that face. By the card makers, Count Shmoo III! You're back home with Daddy!
You've done good here today, noble child. You've returned my Shmoo to me, which is just about the exact opposite of assassinating me. I'm forever in your debt. And now let me give you this finger. It's yours. I hope that, with it, you can uncover the truth of my father's murder. The crime scene! One of my servants found it there. It's been long since replaced by a battlefield, but go on! Take it. Carry it with pride.
Alright, so that means somebody must be missing a finger.
Manny Dex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service.
Alright, key for that one. What's this? Looks like the queen. Alright, another side
Poor
quest.
Ethan. You still don't know how to say what you want. Hello, Ethan. You're not asking the right questions. You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can help me, Ethan. My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Freedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, and like you, I feel like a part of me is missing. Can you find them for me? That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me. If you find them, Tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you. You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground. I hope to see you again, even.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burned to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have Chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him. And then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show. And the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
I'm having a ball. Simply a great time.
You don't fit in here, my dear. Yes, I expect you are. We don't get many visitors here. Those that come tend to be unable to leave until the party ends. Which, of course, it never does.
Is it at the dude's brother?
Try the cake. You don't fit in here, my dear. Oh, I most certainly will not. Anything to break up the tedium of war and these endless parties. Why, you may be our only hope, dear. My brother Arthur. You remind me of him. He was a soldier, and I see the same determination in your eyes, child. Ah, I do wonder what's become of him. Well, dear, aren't you a ray of sunshine on a rainy day? My only brother, still out there? Thank you. You've raised this old fool's spirits.
Høj, så i dag. Ôi det, bố lại det. Ôi phôi coi det. Ôi đồ mà så. Ôi đồ xuống. Này nè, anh say được bố. Mấy cái. Ôi giời.
Everyone's all crying because they're eating cake non-stop every fucking day. Okay, so should I roll the dice? Let's see what this thing has to say. Cake. Alright, dude, stop talking. Cool, whatever.
Tukimemo, lorne kana. Dole, taake munne heire ho. Toide menala. Hof ne non maneno. Teko, mene heine. Skan man harla. Oetski. Oksk moana. Oma, snena holla. Mokaska, Monica Niena. Koska mun hainka sneng. Aake, moana keina. Okas galoa. Aanikin. Nämä snaki. Toka tässä neina. Orkei monohana. Toka skapko keneha. Oka to men hella. Saakit nonne. Ikku remeneina noi. Toine. Onone. Teine heilne. Ratskalainen. Mootskaane moneni. Orme näinen. Aakete mormanaan.
Alright. Let's go roll the dice before we talk to the... whatever. The king, or whatever the hell he thinks he is. Alright, got these assholes to move.
At 10 hut recruits, for the Baroness has won the roll. All hail her rule and her rules.
You may approach. No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
Oh, what? Learn proper eloquence. Okay.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, child. Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you? And what brings you here? Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here, like this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss? Oh, heavens, yes, I could. However, I won't. I'm much too important to be a schoolmaid to some roustabout. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird.
You may approach. Yes. As if anyone of my station would respond to such an incomplete greeting. Leave and return only. You! Yes. Rudeness! Unforgivable! Leave!
But I guess I gotta learn more manners from everybody else.
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you? No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, "Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam." There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
Alright, let's go see.
Well,
Guess I gotta learn
never.
from everybody here.
Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep? Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady, and the Duke is Your Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Freedom. Without the right titles, none of us can possibly be expected to respond to you. It's a simple matter of respect. You're very welcome, little lady.
Oh, I thought they all ran off. Okay. Let's see if I got it now.
You may approach. Yes. So. Oh. Well now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Evelyn. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Freedom today? Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose. Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand. But no, I couldn't possibly leave the castle.
The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them. No, out of the question. I have only your word that she's even alive, and we've just become acquainted. Then again... All right, I, in my infinite wisdom and appetites, have decided to do you a favor. I will give you something of extreme value if you will in turn do me a favor first. There is a portrait of me here. Certainly, you've noticed my beauty, my handsomeness, my regal demeanor. I am there with my father, his favored child. However, part of the painting is missing. When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took control over the old royal nostalgium. I'm sure the second half is there, and it proves that I was father's favorite. Return with it to me, and you shall be rewarded. What other way is there to live? What, as a commoner? We've already got plenty of them, I'm afraid. But there's only one me. I owe it to my people to be the most me I can be. Pass me some sweets, will you? What is there to say? The dreadful thing drags on, my insolent siblings refusing to give any quarter. But they'll come to their senses at some point and surrender. But until then, sweets do make the time pass more pleasantly. Don't you agree? Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him. Oh, you know how things grow legs and walk off sometimes. Metaphorically speaking. I think one of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. Giant, beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now. Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him. Such impertinence! No, you can't have it. One of my lovely spies told me someone in the nostalgium on the Count's land. I'm sure that wicked brother of mine keeps it there, and it will prove that I...
Derfor får Louis dog fulde kæs dog han kan spille kæs på laser som folk blør dejlige. you want to trade your cards? I know you two.
I'm never better. I'm gonna die in battle soon, and I did feel bad about it. But now I feel fine about it. Nah, kid, I'm feeling no pain these days. They're all the same side in the end. Now, shoot! Shoot! Now, shoot! Shoot!
Dealt a bad hand. Yeah. Ah, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me. Old Manny Dix. Devil.
Welcome to Warriors Training! Way better than that calm breathing, fella! Let's begin by chugging a pint of Zupa juice! That's what I like to hear! Now that our thirst has been sated, let's carefully stretch things out! Warriors protect their joints! Now for axe training! Swing wide. Imagine you're chopping down a tree. Imagine you're chopping down an enemy! Imagine you're chopping down a friend! You just murdered your friend with an axe! You're a warrior! Warriors don't think, they war! That's why it's called Warrior! Now we're working on our battle cries! We need to scream so that our enemies know that we're here! So they can be afraid and they die of fear! Can you scream hard enough to make strangers die? Yes! Finally, let's focus on our motivation! Do warriors need motivation? No! Motivation is for actors! But they do need battle zone inspirations! So think of who you're fighting for. Is it glory? No! Is it one of the triplets? No! You're fighting for war! Because war needs warriors! And warriors need war! So every war you war yourself into is a new war for warriors! Have I said war enough that the word war no longer has any war meaning? War! War!
Even wondered what she'd been caught up in. Ooh, but at least she felt motivated.
That concludes Warriors Workout! Yes! Yes! Yes!
The Baroness lived atop Wildcard Hill, a training ground for war, and a home to warriors. It was not a place for children. But then again, thought even, what part of freedom was?
chest, up my nose, up my... everywhere. Let's train.
Get him, Dicey! Get him, Dicey! Let's go!
cards to trade. Don't you want to follow suit?
Dicey, over here!
Oops, my bad. Mind went to a dark place there. This is what actually happened.
Well, well, color me impressed. Most interlopers find themselves dead long before this point. How did a child like you make it up here? A likely story. You must have just snuck past them. Blind chance. At ease, child. Well then, at ease even. Look at you. You're not even old enough to be a recruit. You're soft, aren't you? No, I suppose you're not. You're learning. But you are a long way from home. What can I do for you, even? Simple thing, really, but it requires complicated strategy. One or both of my brothers defeated our bodyguard and killed our father. I don't let that stand, soldier, so I fight. And when I win, they will pay for their transgressions. Not surprised. Nishka's damn tough. And if anyone could survive out there, it's her. No matter what the cost. She taught me how to win a fight. Taught me how to never surrender. Taught me the importance of duty. Oh, I doubt that very much. We share a respect and a bond forged in battle training, but she'd never say anything so soft. How is she, other than alive? Impossible! I am too busy waging and winning this war. A child coming here and asking for a gift? The sheer gall. But I admire the courage. Tell you what, even. I happen to own the mighty mechanical arm that once belonged to Nishka. If you can take it, it's yours. If not, it ought to remind her of her failure to protect my father. This arm. It's only the most heavily guarded item in my entire freedom. I like your spunk, even, so let me warn you. You will fail. You may even die. So do the smart thing and go back to whatever teapot shack you came from. Fight war, soldier. That's what leaders do. And great leaders, well, they win them. My brothers have been a blight on this land for too long. Me lose against a soft aesthete and a shrill maniac? Impossible. Even if they had the sense to ally against me. I would have won today, actually, if only my maneuvers hadn't been interfered with by those blasted colossuses. They're supposed to move just once a day. It's highly irregular, recruit. Right. A little girl controls the movements of the giants. Tell me the other one. If that were true, you'd be the most dangerous thing on the planet. And you wouldn't know what power you are wielding. It simply couldn't be true. Suddenly, I think, I found him too late. The murder weapon was still there, but someone took it and stashed it inside the head of his own personal giant robot. The robot's long since destroyed now. The queen of all random had it dismantled after my father died. I think she feared the old man, and that his murder came as a dark blessing to her rule. Ah, but you didn't hear that from me. Can you defeat my robots to claim it? No? Well then, there's your answer, even.
I think the queen is probably the hardest one out of both of her brothers.
What she needed to do.
She probably win the
Something
war.
that would jog Nishka's memory. Win the most protected treasure in the most militarized kingdom. She knew it would be hard, but she also knew that the chance of ending this war, if indeed she could end it, would be worth it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, what can I do for you, ma'am? Ma'am, as tough as she is smart, which is to say a lot, a master strategist, a stern disciplinarian, and the one true ruler of Threedom.
I believe it.
She's a fucking warrior. Those other two are, well, exactly how she described them.
I miss my darling wife so much. I miss my darling wife so much. Oh, the most beautiful woman you can imagine, with a smile that melts my heart away every time I think of it. Of her. If I could just see her again, I'd tell her I love her, and that the second this war's over, I'm coming back to her. Nobody will ever separate us again. If only.
Alright, here we go. Well, let's throw the dice. Alright, move these assholes out of the damn way. Cool. Four spaces open up. I'm probably gonna call it a game after I do this.
Once again, this time in favor of the Count.
I'm probably gonna call it a game after I play this game here.
Finish this fight by destroying the tower. To destroy the tower, you must lead your playing piece onto the appropriate tile in order to fire your cannons.
The goal of this board game is to destroy the Baron's revolving cannon tower. Use the surrounding cannons to blast it. A cannon emerges when the playing piece lands on a cannon tile. One must then shoot the button attached to it in order to fire a cannon. If the playing piece lands on a wall tile, a temporary wall will appear, providing cover from the Baroness's cannon. Tip: the game master card can be quite useful in You can't hit it with one combat. I thought so.
button to fire the cannon.
Get him, Dicey! Over there!
Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
The walls rise!
Watch out! The Baroness now has 2 cannons!
Get him, Dicey! Come on, get on!
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
The walls, right.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Halfway there. Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Take cover! The Baroness now has 3 cannons.
The end? No, far from it.
Finish this fight by destroying the tower. To destroy the tower.
Hold on.
You must lead your playing piece onto the appropriate tile in order to fire your cannons.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Come on, press dodge.
The walls rise. Look out! Walls are rising.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Bullshit. Fucking froze me in place like that on purpose, dude.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Baroness now has 2 cannons.
Fucking freeze me to
Shoot
get
the
shot
button
again.
to fire the cannon.
Bro, you can skip that.
The walls, right.
Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Halfway through the board game. Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Take cover! The Baroness now has 3 cannons.
walls, rise. Shoot the button to fire the cannon. Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
Get him, Dicey! Right there!
We're nearing the end of this ball game now. Look out! Walls are rising. The walls rise!
That's bullshit.
Walls up!
Get him, Dicey! Dicey there! Here, Dicey!
Shoot the button to fire the cannon.
No. Impossible. You can't have it. Give it here. Huh. Turnabout is fair play, I suppose. You have a future in my militia, even. Very well. Keep the arm. And if you see Nishka, tell her, never mind. Just treat her well. She's earned that, at least.
Armed with Nishka's arm, even had all she needed to remind the old bodyguard of the Baroness. She just hoped it would be enough to change the course of this war.
Alright, guys. I didn't see a save, so this is their way out of here. No. I meant like a back way out of here. Man, that was a pretty brutal fight there. I'm not gonna lie, man. Where am I going? Down this way. I'm just waiting for a save to pop up.
pencil off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dix.
Alright, I was getting something there. You guys like to explosives and shit.
Mate, sole purpose in life. Oi. I've got cards though.
Arms are gone. Alright, I'm gonna call it a game right there, guys. I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. However you're watching, whenever you're watching. I appreciate you guys watching. And neutral card. Like I said, thanks for watching. However you're watching, whenever you're watching. And I just want to say God bless. I'm sorry I was a little slow at the beginning of this stream today. It took me a while to get to the action, but once I did get to the action, it just kind of kept going. So I'm glad for that part, because I was a little bored at the beginning, but that's kind of what this game is. You know, a lot of talking, a lot of times it's like watching an animated movie, one of those like, what do you call it, Puppet Nations or whatever, kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas or Coraline or something like that. I feel like I'm watching one of those type of movies. So I was a little impatient earlier too, and just wanted to get to the action, because it might not seem like it's all that. I don't know what it looks like through someone else's eyes, but it's a lot different when you're the one playing the game and running around and try to get your camera angles going and shoot your targets and dodge the hits and collect the coins and try to have a dicey trip up your enemies. You know, it's a lot to think about. And then trying to process of what cards you're gonna have, what cards you're gonna keep, what cards you want to use. It's a really fun game. I really like it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I always say, thanks for watching. Whenever you're watching, whoever you're watching with, wherever you're watching from, I appreciate you guys for watching. And please follow me on my YouTube channel, Mr. Mixespitalik, the Fifth Dimension Gamer. That is Mr. Mixespitalik, the Fifth Dimension Gamer. And yeah, I hope to hop back on this tomorrow and try to get past this next. Well, I'm still in Freedom, so I don't even know how many more missions I have, but you know, we'll see, because I still have to go find, I guess, the weapon, and I forgot the painting, and I guess I need the key for the gate. So there's a lot of stuff I gotta get. And they don't make it easy to kind of find your location on the map and everything. That's just been a maze. What time is it? Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna finish my night off by watching another episode of The Wire, Season 5, and after that, get to bed. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so most likely gonna be cleaning up. I'm gonna try to head to the store and then come back and try to see if I could put some sealant on my tire. Try to get that patched up a little bit more. I got like all kinds of fucking tire shit, like goop and sealant and Flex Seal, 2 different forms of tire plugs, I kind of got a little paranoid when my tire got flat, so I just spent like over $100 just to fix a fucking scooter tire. You know, well, my scooter goes like 30 miles an hour, so it's one of those pneumatic tires. I say it's about 8 inches in diameter. I mean, if you have one of these scooters, they have these off-road tires, and these damn tires just pick up nails and screws and all kinds of shit like crazy. And the thing about it is, it's hard to get the tire changed, because it's damn hard to get the tire off. And I remember I would take my old scooter, I would take the tire to the tire shop for them to get it off the rim and, change the tire for me. And the people would be laughing at me and stuff when they see the tire. They're like, oh, yeah, one place was like this Mexican spot and shit, and the dudes are all laughing at me. They're like, ha ha ha, Biquito tires, ha ha ha. And, the dude's like, it's gonna be $15, and they're like laughing at how small the tire is. Dude, it took 3 people to put that fucking tire on. 3 people to take it off. Oh no, the first time I took the tire off, so the people didn't even have to take the tire off, they just had to put the tire on. And it took 3 people to fucking put the tire on. And then like 2 months later, I had to get another tire change. And at this point, my job was like far away from my house. So I was I can't remember how many miles I was riding a day to get to work and get back, but my work was fucking far, dude. And I'm like just riding in a bike lane and shit like that, so I was always like eating out nails and shit like that, and screws and all kinds of shit just impelled into my tire. But yeah, 2 months later I had to go get another tire change, and then it took 2-3 people to get the tire off, and then 2 to 3 people to get the tire on. And after that, they're like, nah, we're not changing that tire anymore. Because people kept cutting themselves. They're like cutting their hands and shit, bleeding, like literally bleeding, to try to put this tire, take it off and on. And they weren't laughing after that, dude. They were not laughing after that. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's a pain in the ass. I tried to change the tire myself. So that's kind of why I get paranoid about when I get like a nail on my tire and I get a flat tire, because I gotta get to work, and I can't afford, for one, to try to find a spot that's gonna change the damn tire, and 2, it's hard to find a place that will actually change the tire, And then I gotta order the tire, take it, fucking disassemble it from the scooter, take it to the fucking, take it in, pray that they don't fuck up my disc brake, all kinds of shit. So it's just better to have tire plugs so I could use them, They got some pretty good tire plugs out now. And then with the sealant on top of that, that should help it pretty good. I'm almost thinking about just shooting flex sealing the whole fucking tire, but we'll see. Anyways, I don't know why I got on that story, but hey, like I said again, thanks for watching, however you're watching, whenever you're watching, and just want to say God bless, and stay gold, everyone. Always stay gold, and remember, whatever happens, happens. See you, Space Cowboy.